Hi and welcome to This Woman Can. I am your host Janice Sutherland, where it is my passion to help women like you become impactful leaders, have successful careers and create more wins in their life without compromise. Now, we've been focused on entrepreneurship the past few weeks. We've seen interviews, we've spoken with women who are current entrepreneurs, and we've talked about some of the challenges. And what we know from research is that most entrepreneurs find themselves trying something new between 1 to 3 years because their business doesn't turn into successful enterprise. And previously, as I said, we've touched on some of the challenges that new entrepreneurs face. But just because it's hard doesn't mean you shouldn't go for it. There are many advantages to being an entrepreneur, which we're going to talk about in this episode. First, being an entrepreneur means that you get to be your own boss. And when you decide to follow the life of an entrepreneur, then you are giving yourself permission to pursue what you are passionate about in life. You get to be the person who is making every decision, pulling all of the strings as you push forward with this opportunity. You get to use your strengths and skills to make a real difference in your life and those maybe in your community and your family. Some people, let's think about this, some people stay in a bad job because they need to pay their bills, and I appreciate we all have to do that. And some might work for the weekend as a way to justify their decision to stay in a place where they are miserable. And granted, it isn't always easy to be an entrepreneur, and you might not ever get rich, as the song says, but there is a better chance that you will be happy. And don't we all want that? Number 2, entrepreneurs get to discover who they really are. And this can be really insightful. Most entrepreneurs break out of the employee daily grind because they become dissatisfied with office politics, the barriers to promotion, or maybe just an uninspiring work environment. You might be encountering all of those issues right now. And when you decide to follow a path towards your own business, then the only obstacles that get in the way are the ones that you allow to remain. Because remember, you're now in control. Number 3, entrepreneurs get to dictate their own schedule. Okay, to a certain extent, let's be honest here. And if you like the idea of putting in 40 hours per week, then coming home, putting up your feet to relax at nights, weekends and holidays, then maybe being an entrepreneur is probably not the best choice to make. I'll be honest with you here. You're going to be working maybe 20 to 40 extra hours each week if your goal is to be successful with your startup venture. If you're starting something on your own, you better have a passion for it because this is hard work, and I'm talking from experience. Where you do gain advantage, however, is in the flexibility of your time commitments because you're not stuck trying to manage around that normal 8 till 4, 9 till 5, 10 to 6 schedule. If you need to take a day off, then you get to do so. You want to take the weekend in the week, you can do so. You want to take a vacation, then make the time to go. You don't report through to chain of command anymore. You are in control. Number 4, every day is different when you're working as an entrepreneur, definitely. Embracing entrepreneurship means that you're going to have a schedule that is different every single day. No 2 days the same, no consistent routines. Some experts would say that if you experience 2 similar days in a row, then maybe you should be reevaluating your business model because you have to stay hungry for every single opportunity that comes your way. If you become complacent for any reason, then someone, is going to come along and take your place. Having this advantage can ensure that you always remain creative. 5, there are few restrictions to worry about in the world of entrepreneurship. And when you go to work for yourself and you begin to work for yourself or instead of someone else, then the independence that this experience creates is something that just cannot be duplicated by any other professional opportunity. Trust me, I do not want to go back into a corporate world. You're in total control of your destiny. You might earn more than some entrepreneurs, but you might earn less. Some people might work more than you, but others could be working less, but you are in control of that. Number six, you can still earn what you're worth as an entrepreneur in your early days, and you can do that. We talked about the challenges of where many entrepreneurs like to bootstrap their ideas to help them get off the ground. And yeah, you might struggle to find investors for your idea. So any profits you make early on may go right back into the company instead of your bank account. The reality of entrepreneurship is that a rational salary is always possible if you're willing to structure your finances around your basic needs. No extravagant champagne days. Number 7, entrepreneurs can choose to pursue any single idea they want. The only thing that limits your pursuit of a dream as an entrepreneur is your imagination. If you think there's an idea that you can follow, then there's nothing to stop you. Go after it with everything that you have. Write that book, build that app which you believe could change the world, tell your story, write that autobiography, sell your work, your anything you do online. Even if everyone tells you that artists or cooks or chefs don't succeed, follow your instincts. And there's an excellent chance that if it's a good idea will seem like a great one, all of your future customers will also see that. And if you're hesitating, ask yourself why. That imposter syndrome might be making an appearance, or maybe you're fearful of whatever success looks like. But whatever it is, find the answer. Entrepreneurship succeeds more often if you're willing to launch early instead of waiting until it's too late and, to be honest, somebody else has taken your idea. Number 8, you get to be more involved with your community as an entrepreneur if that's what you want to do. The flexibility in your schedule means that you can have all the time you want to become involved in your community in whatever way you see fit. You can serve at your local food bank, your local charity, you can coach young people or up-and-coming entrepreneurs, or find other ways to tie your volunteer work to the efforts of your business. Now, there's a plus to this as well, because these opportunities will help you to network with others, promote your personality and brand, and build your business while you're helping others at the same time. And there's more, I'm continuing. Number 9, entrepreneurs get to be the innovators of their industry. Entrepreneurship succeeds when you get to put an idea out to your targeted demographics before anyone else. Bringing something first to the market is an exciting adventure. Now, it may not always be a story that ends with pots of gold and lots of wealth, but it is one of the absolute joys of this process. You get to be on the forefront of problem solving for your community, you're turning your passions into revenues, and it doesn't always have to take a lot of money to get started either. As long as you have the drive to be an entrepreneur, then you can innovate. Number 10, there's never a dull moment. Every day is exciting in the world of entrepreneurship, and I can attest to that. No one can say enough times you are going to be working your little butt off. But when you decide to become an entrepreneur, I agree, there'll be 18-hour days that you need to endure. The work will be harder and longer, I'm selling it here, aren't I, than anything you can remember doing in your life. And yes, maybe holidays are just another working day. Want to have a weekend free? Maybe you'll be working from 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I'm still making it here, making it attractive, so that you can spend the afternoon with your family. But the amount of excitement that you will experience during these long days really is the fuel that keeps you going. You never really know what to expect when you wake up in the morning, and something can always change. There are always new problems to solve, customers to meet, and ideas to pursue. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't change a thing for it. I have been in this entrepreneurship game for just over 3 years, and I love working with women like you to find that idea, to get your career off the ground, to work with you to stop blocking yourself from what you want to do, how you want to succeed in life. And don't forget, You can join the This Woman Can family by heading over to thiswomancan.coach, joining the conversation, and let's look at how I can support you on your journey, be it entrepreneurship or corporate. That's all for now. Take care until next time. And remember, if I can, you can. This woman can. Take care.